Hey everyone, this is Marl here. Now giving you my live reaction to Food Wars Chapter 228, The Regiment of Hope. And come from last week's chapter, we've kind of got the big bombshell of the fact that our heroes, or at least the rebels, actually got their first loss. Then again, it makes sense because it's not going to be that easy for the bad bud. Being infected and who lost, though, kind of struck really hit hard. We lost. Kugisama did not get his revenge. Mikishima also lost to Rindo, which did make sense because he was one seat beneath her. He was one seat beneath her. And Murasaki also didn't realize most of a chance. And now Aichi goggly expecting forcing Soma to take hand. We'll see what happens. So now each three members down, so Anne can go. But before we get into the main chapter, there's one point out about the cover here. As it's promoting for that the Shokugeki and the Soma Food Wars is getting well, we already know it's going to come from the third season, but they're promoting it. As for when is it going to be released, mostly in the fall. So we're going to spend the continuation between what we're going to pick up after in the anime. We're going to pick up after the False Legends arc, as we're going to go see the full revival of the rest of the Elite 10. But that's in the anime, not until possibly sometime later in the fall. Oh, but first, we got a little bit of a color page here. For saying the reduction of the anime third season is going great, there is a color cover page to celebrate for this occasion. Original character cinema is. This is a standard color page on the other day, but we're finally starting production on the third season of Shokugeki no Soma anime. Also, these 10 are revved up and ready for some action in the third season. Be sure you watch us. What's the use, Tsukasa? Honestly, I just want to be able to cook in peace. Being filmed for TV is kind of annoying. Here's an idea how much. Oh, wow. That's the two are pretty. Well, these are continuing. Someone's just looking in the camera, the same posing for 3 again. Forever for animating a third season. Coming this fall in the 10th month of the year, the Elite 10 spring into action. Oh, in October we're going to get this. Yeah, in October we're going to get this. And we have the seasons to confirm the Elite 10 members. Well, at least one still seated. Catch on Tokyo Mix October 3rd at 12:30 or on other animation network channels. The first episode of the third arc will be premiered on October. So expect a review of that. Hopefully since seeing the voices of the rest of the Elite 10. I'm pretty sure the voice actors for Izan will definitely come back, especially for Izan and Ishii will definitely come back unless we changed it. So, here he is. This is not actually real time. This is actually this is a flashback. There's no point sacrificing our weak to take out the captain. We have to pit our best against their best, and we have to win. If we don't, our team doesn't stand a chance. Sacrifice to me, what does that mean? It's a strategy where you pit your weakest against the enemy's strongest to waste their firepower. Then we can aim to win with the rest matches with our band. Defeat is just completely a waste here. I guess that's true. Yeah, and if we don't beat the first and second seats, there's no way for us. Yes. However, find the path to victory, and that was just a flashback. Now back to real time, we have to score. Misaka, Mikishima, and Kuga, blah, blah, blah. But why? My trade should have been perfect, just like my disarrangement. The difference was evident by the scoring technique. Quit joking around. Of course I scored the two of my traits. and using a knife to cut tiny slits into the tuna and then placing the minced sinew into the slits. The moment the person bites into the piece, the tuna topping will melt and mesh with sushi rice, resulting in an overflowing sensation of deliciousness and tuna flavor in the mouth. Indeed, the trace was formidable. I will applaud thee on that, however. What we made today was not normal igiri sushi, but miniature style sushi. And the way how he talks, he sings so honored like the guy honored by the sword. What? Vertigo means like, what? And he's like, ah. Looks like thou hasn't realized it at last. Thy scorn was too deep. You used to seeing death of scorn for normal sushi, the tuna topping will melt too fast. In order to make that delicious aftertaste last that much longer, the scoring slices had to be made shallower than usual. But it appears that your trace was unable to copy to that extent. The difference in our skills was due to how much training I've had in preparing sushi. That one hard to blame. This guy with his way he talks. Definitely a man who's honored by the code of the sword. But he really talks so regal-like, using die, thee, and thou. This ain't freaking period. This ain't a period drama, man. And this judge was basically freaking drawing on might also comments on what's going on Tsukasa's dish. Graduation puree soup made from 4 types of green tea. A dish made of 4 different purees each. Okay, now explain the fact that the process he used. He's going in full process once he used. It's boggling my head, boggling my mind. Was he really able to bring out the flavor of 4 entirely different types of tea leaves? When I tasted Mr. Kuga's dish, I was fairly certain that his green tea black vinegar pork was going to be the winner. However, I had suddenly handed it with an inverse pass to eat every way. When it tasted along with the cappuccino soup, the graduation experience is taken over to another level. It ties the 4 individually promoted green tea flavors together, coordinating them, making them flow together as smooth as silk. To think he came up with this dish and this idea in that short time after the ingredient was announced. And Kuga looks over the faces of feet. And I'm going to explain the difference between Megashima and Rindo. It's no use, they're too strong. Can't be surprised between these two, because once there's a reason why there definitely is a reason why she's the 1 seat above him. This is central. This is the Elite 10. Take that, you rebel scum! All that hard work and strategy completely gone to waste. Too bad, losers. Oh, you think so, do you? Oh, and you're gonna come with a gun? Oh, you're not gonna say anything. I thought we were gonna get that, but nope. Me, I'll show tomorrow's third bout too. Cause that's what we're doing, right? So he goes, let's clean up. Nah, I'll pass. Huh? Eh? My match with Kuro took more energy than I expected. He even received support from Misaka, and I absolutely did not expect him to produce a dish that level. What's he talking about? Didn't he just win? Been arguing you too tired? Don't push yourself. What's up with you, Tsukasa? Talking like a wimp like that. Like that. Oh, now she realizes it. Rino-sama, are you alright? Hurry and get her to first aid. Oh, man. Megashima's ramen was seriously amazing. I'm out of breath just from a little one-on battle. Oh my god, Saito has much more endurance. No, not really. it was like crossing swords with my own shadow. It definitely took a toll on me, much more than I expected. Perfect trace. What a fearsome skill. This is exactly what Naki was telling us about earlier. If you can really be into the ground skill wise without gaining anything, then the battle will have been completely waste. However, now back to flashback. We appear to completely exhaust him physically and mentally, then will have been worth something. Chances of finishing them off in the next battle will increase because we'll be able to use their exhaustion to our advantage. We'll be turning a loss into a win. This year of war in Regiment of Shokugeki. It's true that we have lost this battle. However, that does not mean it was a complete waste of time. So exhausting these three was just basically their goal. But still, in fact, it opened the door to a newfound hope. And our remaining members will inherit that hope. We're still here and ready to fight as a team, as a regiment. So basically that was their point. So basically their plan was to lose. While it means like these three guys become exhausted, at least for the next battle, leaving what's left to take care of to pick up the scraps. So at least on the rebel side, first off, rebel we have Soma, Isumi, Ishigi, Erina, and Megami left in the continue. And Central still has Izan and the girl with the teddy bear. And everyone who's been behind Central was like shocked to hear that we can still do it. And we haven't lost yet. So what do you say, Tsukasa? Will you be able to recover? Just getting a good night's sleep definitely won't be enough to get me back into top condition. It might even take the whole day tomorrow. The whole day. Maybe even longer for Rindo. Chose against Mikishima. Out of 3 opponents, he must have been the toughest. What did you say about me? This is nothing. I'll bounce back in no time. Who do you think I am? Yes, we know. Calm down. Oh, so I'm so energy. I'm just gonna go on fighting. Yeah, we know. Just calm down already, would you? Stay with an unwavering focus solely on victory and nothing else. My persona as a general has come out full. And Kuga falls like a bag of oranges. I'm so depressed. I was so sure I was going to win. Is this for real? But it's all thanks to you that the strategy worked out. Don't try to come for me. Oh man, Kuga. I'm tired. Massage my shoulders. Ah, yes sir. Wipe my brow. Yes sir. I'm thirsty. Give me some tea on the double. Oh well, if you like it right away, I have the green tea. That's because somebody really already prepared. Really, you're going to give him that dish? And he still drinks it. Just a bit different. Well, I got to see Tsukasa's face regulating my stress. So I guess my work is done here. I'll say I did an alright job today. Oh, Yukiya. Oh, Yukiya didn't say oi. So that said, I won't be battling tomorrow. If you still wish to face me, you should probably pull out for tomorrow's match as well. Then you might have a better chance. Oh, but still. We still have 4 members left. So I'm not sure I'll be able to face you, but no, I'm going out in the next bout. We came here to win as a team, you see. Besides, if you take back Tsuki, I'll be able to face you anytime I want, Tsukasa-senpai. And there is Aika. My job now is to make sure I can pass the baton to Isuki-senpai and Naki. By rampaging like crazy to town like some of your forces. By rampaging like crazy to take down some of your forces. Isn't that right, guys? Yep. Makes me so nervous about herself. For the third bout, they're letting us three first years loose. Treat us well, thanks. So the first round winner is Yuya Soma, Ichiki Satoshi, Megasuno, and Tosuke. Second round winner is Tsukasa Eishi, Kobayashi Rindo, and Saito Some. On powers remain on each, and are all alliance to fight against the Elite Ten Council. The first is Shokugeki. By the way, Senpai, what do you say we cut to the chase and decide the matchups right now? Well now, going on at least almost 17 minutes here, I gotta cut this short, but we now know the fact that the skill difference, the main point, the skill difference between both Elite 10 and some of the Rebel. But the main goal was to basically exhaust the three. Just got something on my phone on. We just got we just know the full scale of the plan that we're going for to exhaust the rest of the team, at least the big muscle three. But the next battle, apparently, we're going to see the three first years go out. So that's Soma, Aldini, so that's Soma, Isumi, and Megumi. So seeing Megumi come into the stage, seeing Megumi come to this kind of stage is going to be kind of surprising. But that's until next week. So I know it's going to be on Fighting for Central, but that's all until next week. So until then, give a like, subscribe, comment below, share with a friend, and I'll see you all next time. Later.